I know there's like the whole thing that eyebrows are sisters, not twins, but I don't even think mine are even related right now. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well and Happy New Year to everyone. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and New Year break. Today's video is going to be a chatty get ready with me. I was really sort of umming and ahhing about what type of video to do for my very first video of 2017, and I was going to do a what I got for Christmas, but I kind of feel like it's a bit late now. It's been like 2 weeks, and if I'm going to be brutally honest, I've eaten and drank most of the stuff that I got for Christmas. So yeah, anyway, I decided to do this chatty get ready with me video where I talk about my New Year's resolutions. Before we get into the video though, I just want to say hi to any new subscribers. I'm nearly at 200 now, which is brilliant, so thank you everyone, thank you again. So without further ado, let's get into the video. First up, what I'm going to do, I've got this Garnier Pure Active Micellar, however you want to pronounce it, micellar water, and this is the one for sensitive skin, and I absolutely love this. It makes my face feel so clean and so fresh, and I just soak a cotton pad in this and wipe my face. The next thing I'm going to apply is this simple kind to skin hydrating light moisturiser. I'm just going to apply a blob of this all over my face. Okay, I'm just going to leave that to settle in for a few minutes. While it's doing that, I will just show you my outfit. I'll jump straight to the outfit part of the get ready with me now because I've already got it on and I might as well show you. And it's really nothing special because I'm in a really lazy mood today, and the only thing I really need to do today is go to River Island, return a necklace that I bought. I have to go and pick Brian up later from work, go and run him to his mum's, and that's pretty much it. So my outfit for today is a really basic, slobby, scruffy outfit. It's this hoodie which I've literally had for about 10 years, and I absolutely love this hoodie. It says, what does it say? Long Lake. I have no idea what Long Lake is, but yeah, I just love this. It's so snuggly and warm, and when I'm feeling cold I just put this on and I just put my hood up and I just snuggle in my hoodie. The dress I'm wearing is this Forever 21 dress. It's just like a lace skater dress, and this is actually a size too small for me, but I can squeeze into it, so it'll do. And then I've got black tights on and these boots. Can you see them? I love these boots. I got these from New Look literally just a few days ago. So yeah, that's my outfit for today. I'll try and pop a full-length video, clip, image, whatever of it here, so that you can see it in all its wonderful glory. Scruffy glory is more like it. The next thing I'm going to stick on my face is this e.l.f. primer, and this is the Tone Adjusting Face Primer. Apply some to my finger and pat it in. So on to my New Year's resolutions anyway. The first one is going to be the ever so stereotypical lose weight, get fit, get healthy. I went to Australia back in 2012 and I went for Christmas. So in May, I booked all my flights and everything, and I started a diet in May. And by December, I'd lost 3 stone. So I know I can do it. I used to go running every day for about half an hour, only half an hour. And I used to do some exercises, toning with weights and stuff like that. And that used to just sort of keep me in shape and toned up, and I really want to get back to that. Next thing I'm going to apply is this W7 Genius Featherlight Foundation. This is in colour Buff, and I did a review on this. I will pop the link above for you. This foundation is brilliant. I'm just going to apply this to my Precision Beauty stippling brush and stipple it into my face. My next resolution is to speak my mind more. I don't speak my mind as much as I should. I do sometimes, but I should do it more often. And this kind of rolls on to my next resolution, which is not to let people put me down. And this is one thing that I am terrible for. People will literally just say like whatever they want to me, and I just don't bite back. I don't ever like stick up for myself as such. I will stick up for family and friends like till the end of the earth, but I won't stick up for myself. I was recently at a party and I was called fat bitch, right? And the person saying it, I think, meant it in a jokey way, like they thought it was funny. The thing is that I am really self-conscious of the way that I look at the moment. Just for me, my own personal feelings on myself is that I don't feel happy in the way that I am, the size that I am, you know, how unhealthy I am at the moment. So, and I'm really self-conscious of that, and this person called me a fat bitch, not once, but twice, and I didn't stick up for myself. Not only that, in the same night, I got a part of my body pointed out to me and told it was fat, and I'd starved myself all day because this party was a barbecue, so I thought I'm going to be eating loads of stuff at the barbecue, so I won't eat anything all day. And then when this part of my body got pointed out to me that it was fat, like, it really knocked me like for six, and I thought, I don't want to eat anything now. I feel so crap that I don't want to eat anything. So then one of the girls that was there convinced me to have a bit of Slimming World curry it was. So I literally had one mouthful of this curry, and someone came up behind me, tapped me on the shoulder and said, Amy, you're going to ruin your diet. And it's like, I've not eaten anything all day. This is the first mouthful of food I've had, and I'm being told I'm ruining my diet. Like, really? It's a Slimming World curry. So yeah, that happened, and then after that, that's when I got called a fat bitch, and then 15 minutes later I got called a fat bitch again. It was horrible. It really upset me, and the people that said it and did it probably don't even realise how much it upset me. This isn't a dig at them, because I don't think that they meant it in the way that I took it, but even so, it hurt me and it upset me. And if I'd have just spoke my mind at the time and said to them, that's hurtful, why have you just said that? Then maybe I wouldn't have been so upset, and maybe they'd have been more aware of what they'd said, and maybe it won't happen again. So, long story there, but that is like an example of why I need to stick up for myself more and speak my mind more. The next thing I'm going to use is this Bourjois Radiance Reveal Concealer, and this is in, I'm showing you the back here, the back's in French, but Bourjois Radiance Reveal, this is in colour Ivory, 01 Ivory. Just going to apply this under my eyes. Just so you know, this look is just my everyday look. Like I said, I'm not going anywhere special today. It's literally just to return a necklace from River Island and pick Brian up from work. So I'm just doing an everyday, simple, basic makeup look. Just going to use my beauty blender to blend this in. That's my foundation and concealer done. The next thing I'm going to apply is this Max Factor Cream Puffed Pest. Max Factor Cream Puff Pressed Powder. Oh, my brain's too tired to be dealing with that kind of alliteration today. I've just dropped it. I'm going to use this Wilko brush. I love this brush. I love it. Next thing I'm going to apply is some blusher, and I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution Blush Palette Blush Queen. These colours in this palette are gorgeous. I'm going to be using my Real Techniques Dupe 300 brush. This is the blusher brush, and I think I'm going to go for this colour here because it's a bit neutral, and I don't want anything OTT for today because, like I said, it's just a casual day. Let's apply this to the brush, and I've done that too high. I've applied that where I should apply the highlight. I'm rubbish at applying blusher as well, I've noticed this. I don't know why, I just never seem to be able to get it right. That'll do, yeah, that'll do. Oh, we'll blend that in a little bit more, it's a bit badly blended there. Yeah, that'll do, it's fine. This is like my first ever Chatty Get Ready with me, and I've got to be honest with you, it's a lot harder than I thought it was going to be to film. I feel like I'm usually good at concentrating on two things at once, but when I'm doing my makeup, that kind of goes out the window. I really have to like concentrate on my makeup. I'm trying to like talk to you guys, but I'm also trying to concentrate on what I'm doing, making sure I put things in the right place, making sure everything's blended right, and I'm finding it harder than I thought it would be. I'm going to be straight up with you. I'm going to now apply some highlighter. I'm going to be using the Sleek Highlighting Palette in Solstice. I got this for Christmas. One of the few makeup items that I got quite a few makeup items actually. It was £10 and you get 4 highlighters for £10. How beautiful is that palette? And look, this is the packaging as well with my fingerprints all over it. But oh look, hi, you can see me there, hi. But this is the packaging, and it's gold, it's plastic, but it's so shiny and it's just really pretty. I'm just totally in love with this palette. The highlight I'm going to use today is this purple one up here. I think, what's the colour of this? It's Hemisphere. Little names are on there. It's Hemisphere. So I'm going to just take some of this on my fan brush. This fan brush I got off eBay for, it was either $1.99 or $2.99, I can't remember, but I got it from China. Brush this just on my cheeks here. Look at that shine. I feel like a metallic person when I wear this. A metallic person, I'm sure I could have come up with a better term than that, but you know what I mean. Same again on this side. Look at the shine. I'm gonna put a little bit down my nose. Cupid's bow. And a little bit on my chin. Next thing I'm gonna do is my most hated part of my makeup routine. I hate this part. I just wish I had really good eyebrows. I have to fill them in. I have to draw them in and fill them in constantly. And I hate this part because I always mess it up. But for this, I'm going to be using, this is a new product. I haven't used this before. And it's the NYX Sculpt and Highlight, try that again. It's the NYX Sculpt and Highlight Brow Contour. And the colour that I got it in is SHBC07, which is ash brown to medium beige. Brian got me a £20 voucher for Boots for Christmas, so I treated myself to some NYX products, and this was one of them. It was actually not the colour I wanted. I wanted the top, but they didn't have any, so I went for the next one that I thought would suit me, which is this, and I think it might actually be too dark, but we shall see. So my next resolution, oh my gosh, this is going to be really hard talking and trying to do my eyebrows at the same time, because usually like 1,000,000% of my focus goes on my eyebrows when I'm doing them because I'm so bad at them. So this is going to be a test. So my next resolution, oh, this goes on easy. Anyway, so my next resolution is to stick at something. I have a habit, and Brian goes mad at me for it, of starting something and I've just drawn a massive line where there didn't need to be one. Oh dear. I should maybe do my eyebrows before I do the rest of my makeup, because I just end up rubbing half my makeup off. But yeah, so Brian gets mad at me because I start something but then I don't stick to it. Oh my gosh, I've just done it again. Told you I was bad at doing these. So yeah, I have this really bad habit of starting something, like I get like an interest in something and I think I like throw everything at it and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then I get bored of it and I stop and I give up, and I've spent money on it and I've put a lot of time and effort into it, and then I just quit. So Brian says, like, if you're gonna start something, actually see it through, because I'm sick to death of you starting stuff, like buying loads of stuff for it and then just sacking it off. So, you know, it's my resolution, it's not just for this year, it's actually for like long term, to actually stick with something, stick at something. My next resolution is one for me and Brian, and that is for us to go abroad, just the two of us. Me and Brian have never been abroad on our own, just us. I've been abroad by myself. I went to Australia by myself because Brian does not like flying. He is petrified of flying. He really doesn't like it, but he does it for me, which I'm really grateful for, by the way. And yeah, so we've not been abroad since 2015, and we went with my mum and Guy, and then all the holidays before that, Guy's my stepdad, by the way. But yeah, all the holidays before that I've always been with family, which is lovely because I love going away with my family, but it'd just be nice to have some time just for me and Brian to go away. Another resolution is to get some proper sleep, have earlier nights. That is what I need to do. I am a night owl, and I find it so hard to sleep, like just to go to sleep like early on, and by early I mean like 10 o'clock at night. So for me, going to sleep at that time just doesn't come naturally to me, and that one actually leads to my next resolution. I'm getting through so many resolutions while doing my eyebrows, but that one leads to my next resolution, which is to stress less, or at least try to. I am a stress head. I stress about everything, but I think that's part of just who I am as a person, because I also suffer from depression. I have no idea what is going on with this eyebrow. What have I done to it? It just looks a mess. But yeah, I suffer from depression quite badly, and it's just like every day is just an effort and a fight. And yeah, and I think that part of that depression is triggered by stress, and part of that stress is triggered by the depression, so it's kind of like a vicious cycle, and I just need to try and manage that better. I'm getting better at managing my depression, I'm getting better at dealing with that, but I need to deal with the stress as well, my stress-headedness. I think generally it's just to improve my whole well-being, really. I think the whole exercise and diet and losing weight and feeling better about myself, getting more sleep, stressing less, managing my depression, I think it comes under like a general resolution of improving my overall well-being and lifestyle and just being happier. Right, I'm just going to sort these eyebrows out and I'll come back to you, because I'm so confused by what I'm doing with these eyebrows right now. Look at them, they're totally, one's higher, like one's so much higher than the other. And yeah, my eyes are a bit funny. This one is generally higher than this one, but this is crazy. Like, I don't know what I've done. So I'm gonna pause the video, the recording, and fix these, and then I'll come back to you. So I'll see you in a couple of minutes when I'm hopefully looking a bit more normal in the eyebrow department. Right guys, so I've done my eyebrows. I'm honestly, I'm feeling like super special right now. Like, I'm really feeling like, yeah. Look, I think I've said this before, but do you remember the Cadbury advert with the eyebrows? They always look so dark. I think this colour is actually too dark for me, and they look like blocks. I don't know. I always struggle with my eyebrows. I know there's like the whole thing that eyebrows are sisters, not twins, but I don't even think mine are even related right now. I'm going to start on my eyes now, and the eyeshadow I'm going to be using is this palette here by Technic. It's the Colour Max Baked Eyeshadow Palette, and there's no colour, like, oh, it's in Treasure Chest. There it is. Treasure Chest. Oh my gosh, my eyebrows, man. Every time I look up at the viewfinder, I literally just see eyebrows. Now, just before I apply those eyeshadows, I'm just going to use a colour from this e.l.f. palette. This is a really old e.l.f. palette. I think I've had it about 6 or 7 years now. I love the colours in it. The colours are so gorgeous. It's a base shade. I'm going to just be using this really pale colour here, just to apply it all over my lid. Oh, the brush I'm using, by the way, is the Real Techniques Dupe Bold Metals. It's the 200 brush, which is just an eyeshadow brush. It's probably got a more fancy name than that, but it's an eyeshadow brush to me, so that's what I'm calling it. So first off, I'm going to apply this colour here, this paler purple. These are all really shimmery colours, by the way. I'm going to apply that all over my lid and just up into my crease slightly. I'm just going to be really lazy for this. I'm just going to use the one brush because I just can't be bothered changing brushes. Next, I'm going to just use this darker purpley colour here, and I'm just going to put that from the middle to the outer edge of my eyelid. I'm then going to take this charcoaly colour here, just a little bit on the brush, and I'm going to just rub apparently. I'm just going to blend this into my crease. Okay, and then I'm going to take this silvery colour. I'm just going to take like the very corner of the brush, the edge of the brush. I'm going to take the silvery colour, I'm just going to dab it into the inner corner of my eye. I should use another brush for this. Really, this one's too big, but being lazy. There's a theme with this video called laziness. I'm just going to take this colour again now. This is the e.l.f. smudge brush. This is the e.l.f. smudge brush, and it's got very short, dense bristles there. I'm going to take this purpley colour, this dark purple again. I'm just going to apply this just underneath my lash line. Just a bit of a smoky look. And then I'm just going to take the silver again, just a little bit of silver on it, and just put that into the inner corner. Now I'm going to take this Bad Gal by Benefit eyeliner. I got this free with the magazine. And I'm just going to apply this to my waterline under both eyes and to my upper waterline as well. Now I'm going to take my Primark £1 eyelash curler and just give my lashes a bit of a curl. And then I'm going to take my Avon Spectralash mascara. This is like the most amazing mascara ever. This is my favourite ever mascara. I'm going to take this and I'm going to have it on number 3, 3 different settings. Number 3 is the one that gives the most oomph to your lashes. Moving on to my lips now, and the next item I'm going to use is this NYX Lip Primer. This is another thing that I bought with the voucher that Brian got me for Christmas. It's in Nude, it's LPR01 Nude. Oh, it smells good. It kind of smells like Play-Doh, but then it's got like another really sweet smell to it. And I can't put my finger on what it is. I shouldn't start one doing this, should I? Because it's making it impossible to do. I'm going to be wearing a very dark lipstick today, apparently, today. I'm going to be wearing, I don't know what's wrong with me today. I think I'm just so tired that my brain just like it's not functioning right. We're back with a new product again. This is another NYX product. I went mad. Literally the whole £20 voucher that Brian gave me I spent on NYX makeup, and I spent more than 20 quid. I actually spent 53 quid on NYX makeup, so it cost me 33 quid once the voucher was deducted. and I just didn't expect that I was going to spend that much. I literally went in to get like 2 lipsticks and spent 53 quid. The lipstick I'm going to be wearing is the Soft Matte Lip Cream, colour SMLC 21 Transylvania. That smells so good. So yeah, that is the finished makeup look. I hope it looks alright. So I'm gonna take this bun out now, and I'm dreading this because it's gonna be so knotty and so unpleasant, and it's gonna be a mess. Oh my gosh, I can't even get the bobble out. I'm gonna, oh, there we go. Here we go. Oh. So what happens when you only shampoo your hair and then you towel dry it, and then you don't even brush it, you just stick it in a bun and sleep in it overnight? Oh my gosh. It's still wet as well. My hair literally takes like a million years to dry if I leave it to dry naturally. So yeah, look at that. Okay, so I've got my hairdryer. This is a Stafford Argan Oil from Morocco hairdryer. It's actually a really good hairdryer, this. It was about 30 quid, I think, from Argon. So I've got another one as well. I think it's a Babyliss one. I think it's a Babyliss one that my mum bought me for Christmas not this Christmas, just gone, the one before. Yeah, my mum bought it me for Christmas, well, my mum and Guy, my mum and my stepdad, for Christmas the year before. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. The year before, and it's a brilliant hairdryer. Okay, frizz, frizz, frizz. I'm gonna give it a blast with the hairdryer now, and we'll just see how it looks at the end. Let's hope that I can get some sort of decent style out of it, and if we can, then that will be the look complete. Right guys, that's it. That's my hair done. Look how well that turned out. Normally, if I leave it to dry overnight like I did do, it's like a bird's nest in the morning, and there's literally nothing I can do with it. So I was kind of like praying to the hair gods that this would happen, and they answered my prayers. I mean, it looks alright. That's my look finished. Totally casual, lazy look. Ignore the fact that my eyebrows are too dark for my hair, but the rest of it, does it look alright? I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a little bit different for me. I don't usually do stuff like this. If I'm doing makeup, I'm normally doing my makeup and talking about that. Otherwise, I'll have like a story time that I talk about, or I'll have a product that I'm talking about. Whereas this time it was like trying to do my makeup, talk about my New Year's resolutions, and just have a bit of a chit chat as well. I had fun making it. I had fun chitty chatting, and I can talk for England. I can talk a glass eye to sleep. So I really hope that this was okay, this video. I hope it wasn't like really boring. It'd be great to know if you guys liked this video. So if you did, please give it a huge thumbs up. And if you want to see more of this old mug of mine, hit that subscribe button below. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you again soon. Bye!